This game will decide who's gonna advance and who's gonna play the winner from the loser's game.
All right. So spotting in the top, we have the purple Zerg pulling out that really solid macro game on Deadwing. Hoping to close out this series here. It is Mochi.
And spawning on bottom, who just lost last game, it's the Green Protoss and his belief how to win this series and advance to quarterfinals. So we'll see another Stormhost fight or just a normal game.
Maybe Believe has some sort of all-in plan to not face Stormhost here.
Yeah. Stormhouse is really, I don't know, because Believe had no clue Stormhosts are coming out. That was like hard to defend, especially when the RoboBay was delayed.
Yeah, Believe was just behind all game. The Oracle did no damage. The Wings came in, got a few kills. And the Robotech was super late, so he had no answer for the eventual Stormhost.
Yeah, and he did moved out when the Hydrogen army were there, so he lost quite a few of sentries. And we see Mochi is about to take a goat base there. That's really sneaky.
Yeah, Believe though is changing it up. He went for a gateway first this game. He's gone for Nexus first in both of the other games of this series.
No, he's just trying to be safe. He's blocking the entrance this time. And we see one gas from him too. So it might be a gateway expansion.
Yeah, no scout though from Believe, so he would suspect something fishy's going on if he had a probe across the map, but he is playing totally blind. So Mochi is going to get away with this cold base.
Yeah, that base will hard to be scouted. And it will bring incredible income in early game. I have no idea what is Believe's plan. Yeah, he's gonna expand right now.
He could try to do some, he canceled the Zealot actually.
Oh. Yeah, he's getting a mothership instead of Zealot. And we see the gold base is up and Mochi is getting some good income here. And I don't think Believe wants to scout. But he sent out a probe and to see. When he scouts, there's no cert or something. Oh, he's hiding his probe in a weird spot.
Yeah, maybe he wants to. I don't
Proxy
know.
Something.
Proxying tech versus Zerg is always so risky.
Yeah, because the overlords can just be everywhere and see him. We see Believe added 4 more gateways.
So this looks like the like a 5-gate sort of. I don't call it an all-in of pressure. Yeah.
He's chrono boosting the gateway research, and it will be done in about like 20 seconds. And the probe sent out, and I don't think he expects there's no army. I mean, there's no base there.
The roach horn is almost done though, so this pressure has a short window to do some damage, but the roaches are going to get out. So unless Believe can get on top of the production and like basically camp the
Yeah, I think
hatcheries,
Mochi
kill the roaches.
already know.
Yeah, he sees the Zealot in the mothership core.
I think he saw this base, this hidden gold. That would
And-
be a big loss for Mochi if he lost this base.
Yeah,
But we do
he's-
see like 9 roaches on the way.
He's gonna have. It's really hard to call. Let's see what he decides to do. So he could force field and block those queens out and kill them, but yep. Could force
Yeah,
field.
that's what he did.
But the roaches are in pursuit. The queens are down though, and the mothership core is now uncontested. Roaches are just really good against zealots. He's rubbing in some stalkers, but there's just so many roaches. This gold base
Yeah.
is
Giving
doing
incredible
wonders for Mochi's economy, and he can just make as many roaches as he wants. He's gonna take out this proxy pylon, and now this gold base is safe. There's still another proxy pylon on the other side of by the other third of Mochi, but it's gonna be rough.
I do think Willie wants to move back because he can't fight this army.
He's just now throwing out a Robo Bay. This is 3 base economy now for Mochi, one of them being a gold base of roaches. If he just decides to push out, he's going to keep Believe so far contained into his base. Luckily, there is a 1 force field ramp to the main and the natural. Because in-base naturals are good units, but it's gonna be rough. This mothership core though.
Yeah, you can do
All
some
the-
fun overcharge. Oh, he's doing harassment in his main because he knows
Yeah.
there's no queen.
He gets 2 drones. No, he actually saves a drone,
Oh.
making it a score.
I think he
gets-
wants to recall.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
so being a little bit annoying, but
We're hoping to see some immortals coming out to deal with the roaches. Oh, actually, roaches went back.
But there's no chance that Believe is going to take a third within the next few minutes. Mochi's got 3 base economy and the gold base, so he's just fine to go back here and fully saturate everything. Maybe even take a 4th, and he'll be totally happy here.
I didn't notice how many drones did he lose earlier from the mama ship. Didn't show here, but he's adding a hydrogen. And apparently I believe he's gonna take a third. And a warp prism is coming right after the immortal, and he wants to do some drops to do damage to them. If he does do drops, those gold base and the natural, he can just pick those zealots up and move to his natural. So, which is kind of rough for Mochi to defend that warp prism drop.
I think. No, I don't know. If Mochi sees that 3rd base, I think he could try to go contest it. But
I don't think he has a vision. Did he see it? No, he
no,
didn't know.
he hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
But this immortal army is moving across the map, and it's going to try to deny this 3rd base. The roaches are really out of position, so if he can get high ground and maybe get some force fields, but he's
Yeah. And Believe
gonna
didn't
go
move
for
to a
natural.
third. Yeah, he didn't move to a goat base.
So warp
He's-
prism drop coming in. The Hydras are here to shut this down, but
Oh, he escaped. Ooh, 5 health.
the main army's walking right into the main base, and he can just force field behind him, and the whole army is trapped outside
Nice.
of it.
Oh, nice force field. And he can
Yes.
actually recall.
Yeah,
Ooh. This is a big loss for Mochi.
mm-hmm.
And he's gonna take out the layer and... Oh, those force fields. If I were Mochi, I'd just go to Believe's base. It's another base tree. Apparently.
Yeah, it's a pretty rough situation.
Yeah. He came back to do some more force field.
He gets a little bit sloppy and loses some of the sentries, and I think that's his cue to get out of here.
Yes. And he's about to take out the spawning pool. And he can get out. Great.
That was a really nice move from Believe. That's exactly what he
Yes.
needed to pull himself back
That
in.
he turned this over. He was in a losing spot, but right now he's definitely leading. Mochi lost his layer and lost his base.
Yeah, he's got so many drones, he got so many drone kills there. It's 66 probes to 41 drones. And he's getting Colossus behind this. He's up a base. He's in a fantastic position right now. Some Roach is being a little bit annoying right here, but...
It won't matter.
Yeah.
And we see
Mochi
wants to move out.
Yeah, once these Colossus are out, these Hydras are just gonna melt. The upgrades are so superior for Believe. It's +2 attack versus just 1-0. And he's fighting a little bit preemptively. A good time warp, some nice force fields. Not the best fight that Believe could take, but I think it's enough.
Good enough to help this. Or to kill it.
Fields,
oh, he moved back.
Those force fields were fantastic.
Let's completely block those Hydras. And I think he's gonna go ahead and kill this Zerg army, or...
I think he wants to wait for a few more Colossus. Colossi, excuse me.
And we see 4 more gateways being added, and charge is on the way. Heart Templars.
Yeah, +3 attack now starting for Believe, and it's still just +1.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, those Hydra and Roach probably can catch this lost Colossi. It's never mind. Oh,
nice flank attempt.
Yes.
A good angle, but I just think there's too much stuff here for Believe.
Yes, I don't think he can really. There's no pylon around, so there's no reinforcement. And this, the normal ship is taken out.
Yeah, there's definitely important to note that there's no pylon for reinforcements. So Believe is gonna get pushed back, but he's like, okay, I'll just take a 4th base.
There's another prism on the way. Is it gonna do some drop, or... Yeah, we did see some zealots morphing. He's gonna drop it somewhere. And Mochi is moving to check the gold. And he might spot this. Yeah,
he sees the army, and
he doesn't know.
Yeah, Mochi is kind of getting pulled apart here. He sees the drop, but he can't commit units to defend it, because if he does, he's just gonna get steamrolled by the main
That's
army.
really awkward, because I don't know which side I should go defend. Oh, this Roach is moving. We need some micro here, I believe, to move those Colossi back.
He loses a Colossus, but all the Roaches are down, and he's just fighting against Hydras now.
And awesome blinks. And it's GG for Mochi. Great job, I believe. So, I believe he's our first player to advance from this group. And he's gonna play Revolution.
He will play Revolution. Well, let's see if he wants to do a winner's interview.
You can ask if he wants to. Does he want to do the interview?
Yep, I'm just waiting for him to give me
Okay.
his Skype. And we are gonna give him a call.
Yep.
Alright, waiting for him to accept my request on Skype, and we are going to get this interview going.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, adding him in now.
He didn't
Is it there?
answer. Trying to.
Hello.
I
Hello.
believe.
Hi.
Great games.
I'm actually really upset with how I played in the last set.
Aw. You did a
Um,
great job.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I thought you were totally dead in that last game on Vonnie Research Station, but you the multi-pronged warp prism, and you ran into the main. It's really well executed.
Yes, those force fields completely blocking out the ramp. And that's a
Well-
turnover.
The problem was he took a really fast gold, and then he took a fast roach warren blindly. Even I'm guessing before he saw I was even doing a 5-gator, saw my gases, so he kind of had a build order win from that. And then I was really behind from that. But luckily he moved his army to get the warp prism.
A moved. Yes, the 5K was kind of risky versus the code base taken. He had incredible big income at the beginning. Because he didn't scout that.
Yeah, but it's not common to take the gold base on that map. Like if you 2-base all in like Immortal or something, the force fields just kill everything, so no one ever does it.
Yeah, I think he just wanted a quick win. But he actually failed.
Yeah.
Nice hold and nice play. Except the Stormhouse game where you're not expected that's coming.
So the first game, what he did kind of made no sense. Like, he went for a really fast hive, so it's like, okay, it's gonna be Vipers, because that's what every Zerg that I played does off of a hive at that timing, and then he made Swarm Host, and then, I don't know if you guys saw it, like, the way he just moved his Swarm Host to my base is actually really risky, because if my army's out there, he'll lose like half of them.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
rallied those storm hosts in front of your base and burr.
Yeah.
Kind of
And
risky.
his Zerglings cancels my robotics bane. I didn't even see it for a bit, so my Colossus was late.
Yeah, we did see that it was delayed and you didn't build it right away, so your Colossi were really late.
Yeah.
Also, it didn't have a High Templar archive. That means there's no feedback to feedback those Vipers.
I
So that
did
was
have
really
a Templar.
Oh, you just didn't have High Templar.
Yeah, I couldn't afford them.
Yeah.
Well, game one with that proxy hatch on Overgrowth, did you feel confident that you could hold the like when you scouted it?
Well, when you play No Regret on ladder every other day, it's really easy.
Yes. But you lost your mothership like twice to those
Yeah,
queens.
that-
Do you actually hate queens so bad? Do you agree
Well-
queen is the best unit from Zerg?
The second, the second time I killed his queen had like 150 energy or so, so it was actually pretty worth it. But the first
Oh,
time
yeah.
was pretty bad.
But it was a
That's-
really smart choice. You switched to air toss.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna make Void Rays to stop it anyways, because you wouldn't have much AA, so I was just gonna go into Air Toss, because I don't want to have like 3 or 4 Void Rays with no upgrades later doing nothing.
Yeah, that way you forced him to make some infestors and vipers and wasting. That's really heavy gas required, and he didn't. He was behind since you have that hold.
Yeah. I mean,
So yeah.
for your earlier question, Swarm Host is definitely the best Zerg unit.
No, queens are the best units.
Swarm Hosts.
So
I'd see every Protoss player doesn't want to play Swarm hosts.
Well, that's why there's like no Protoss players left. They all died to Swarm Hosts.
Well, excellent games. We
So
really
going-
enjoyed the show. Yes.
going into the round of 8, you're playing against Revolution. How do you feel against that?
Should be an easy 3-0.
Ooh.
Oh.
I mean,
Uh,
the only person that I guess I'm kind of afraid of, I think Semper's pretty good. Husheng, just because it's PvP, so maybe he can win off luck. And then
Yes.
a really good Zerg that plays Swarm Host, but I don't think there's any in here.
So you don't afraid of Swarm hosts at all?
Yeah.
Have you played Revolution on ladder, or in EU or NA?
Maybe a while ago, not recently. I played him on Europe, I think, about a month ago on my barcode. That's it.
Okay. I see you're really confident.
Well, from what I understand, Revolution doesn't make Swarm Host based on how I've played.
No, maybe he wants to surprise you this time.
That's okay, then I can just 2-base all in him if he tries me.
Before Swarm hosts come out. Okay.
Alright, well, congratulations on your victory today. Very well played games.
Thanks.
Yes, congratulations.